back. Road Rants for Black and White Sports. One of the things we wanted to do on the Tuesday after the NFL week has completed is Black and White Sports wants to have a power ranking, okay? And it will be a top 5 power ranking. So if your team is not here and you know they're pretty good, think in your head they're probably somewhere from 12 to 6 then. Probably, right? Number 5, the New Orleans Saints. Okay. I like what I saw last night. I think the Texans, I may have underestimated the Texans myself. I think they're a better team than maybe I thought they were. Prior to the Jacksonville Jaguars injury, I picked the Jags to win that division. I'm pretty sure now that Nick Foles is hurt, it's probably the Texans' division to lose. And they gave the Saints all they could handle, but the Saints stepped up. They persevered. Drew Brees hit a couple of very veteran clutch throws. There were 2 referee mess-ups again in that game, and the Saints found a way to pull it off. I believe the Saints will most likely win every home game, so that's 8 wins. I think they'll pick up 2 or 3 more down the line, and after seeing Carolina play, Tampa Bay play, and the Falcons, who looked awful play, I think the Saints will probably win this division. Number 4, the Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings were dominant on defense. They smothered Matt Ryan. Dalvin Cook looks to be healthy and looks to be as advertised. One of the things we hope to take out of this season is we finally get to see a healthy Dalvin Cook. I have always believed that Mike Zimmer is a highly undervalued head football coach in the NFL. So I have the Vikings at number 4. Number 3, the Los Angeles Rams. I picked Carolina to win this game. One reason was you almost always see West Coast teams go to the East Coast, have an early start time, and get the doors blown off of them. Instead, the Rams stepped up and won this game in Carolina. And honestly, I don't know that Carolina will win the South. They probably won't. The Saints will probably win it. But I do think Carolina can win 7, 8, 9, maybe even 10 games. I think Carolina's a good team. And the Rams went in there and whipped them. Todd Gurley came in the back half of that game and just started rolling the ball downhill. Okay, Jared Goff, although I'm not totally sold on Jared Goff, I think he looked strong. He looked good and made throws when he needed to make throws. So right now, I have the Rams at number 3. I think their defense is pretty good as well. Number 2, the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes literally started off exactly where he left off last year. Kid is unbelievable. He makes it look easy. Andy Reid is a master play caller out there. Good luck to any team that has to play Kansas City this year. It's going to be a battle, and I think we all assume that they are steamrolling towards a matchup of my next team. The number 1 team in my power rankings for this week are the New England Patriots. What can you say? I actually picked the Steelers to win this game because we have seen in the past where the Patriots take the first 4 weeks, sometimes go 2-2. Belichick likes to experiment in the first 4 weeks, try different things. In my opinion, he said to hell with that. He came out and said, let's blow the doors off these guys. This looks like the best defense that New England has had in a very long time, since the days of Bruschi and Rodney Harrison and all those guys back in Brady's starting out days. This defense looks tough. And the one thing I look at on defense more than anything is not yards given up, but points given up. I wish they would change that stat. Points given up, points allowed, in my opinion, is the most impressive stat there is to look at on defense. Forget what happens between the 20s. It's what happens in the red zone. It's who holds the points down. Antonio Brown hasn't even started playing for this team yet. Josh Gordon looks like a man-child out there. He's going to free up Edelman all over the place underneath. Sony Michel is a stud. And Tom Brady zipped that ball around like he was 28 years old. Right now, I think Kansas City and I think New England are a cut above everybody else. I am trying not to overreact to the first week because there are teams that I picked to win divisions that looked awful The Steelers are one of them. In case you're wondering, Dallas Cowboy fans and John Matrix, your Cowboys would be number 6 on my list. They're a good football team, a very good football team. I've actually got them a little bit ahead of the Eagles right now, but I'm splitting hairs. The Eagles would be 7, so we would have 6A and 6B. They're virtually tied. In fact, let's just call the Cowboys and the Eagles tied at 6 right now. The only reason that I don't have them in is because they both play teams that I think could struggle this year, especially the Giants on the Cowboys side, and I don't know what the Redskins are going to be, although I think they may be better than we think. Actually, I guess I gave you my top 6, really and truly. You tell me what you think in the comments section, Black and White Sports fans. What's your power rankings? Peace. I'm out. Till next time.